Hey guys, so here's a look at what I'm making in today's first attempt. For this first attempt, I'm using two different shades of green polymer clay, my tools, a toothpick, a homemade eye pin, as well as a nice flat surface. So what I basically did first was I took my dark green polymer clay and I softened that up and used it to make my shell. I did think I grabbed too much, so I put some of it back and then continued to work with the rest of it. I formed it into a ball and then used my flat surface to make a dome shape out of it. So once I had the dome shape, I went ahead and just played around with it some more because I did have some issues getting this to be even and getting it to be the way that I liked it. So I did play around with this dome piece quite a bit. So once I got that to where I liked it, I broke off a piece of the light green polymer clay and I proceeded to soften that up a little bit as well. And then once I got that softened up enough, I rolled it into a cylinder and then proceeded to try to cut it into fours. I did have some issues getting it into four pieces and then trying to get it even, but I came up with the brilliant idea of rolling them into balls, and I figured that could help make it more even for the turtle's feet. So I did have to mess with it a little bit more, but then I rolled them back into balls and went ahead and made my fat cylinders for the feet. So I made 4 little cylinders for the feet, and then I smushed them all together so that it looked like he was standing on all 4 feet, and also to make sure that it would stand on itself. Then I gently put the shell on and pushed the feet up into that shell. Then I went ahead and took more green to soften up to make the turtle's head, which I kind of made into a cylinder. It's kind of like a cylinder with a pointy end that goes into the body, but the top of the head is bigger than the little piece that goes into the body of it. So I did end up taking quite a bit of that off just to get that head to where I liked it, and I played around with the head quite a bit just to try to get it to where I liked it. So once I had it where I liked it, I just attached it to the body and then just went ahead and smoothed that down and then used the rest of the green that I had peeled off to make a nice long cylinder to go around the shell. So it's basically going around the shell from one point of the head to the other, and then I just kind of tried to smooth that down as best as possible. So here's how it looks before I clean it. And it was a little dirty, and the shell did have some flecks in it. But I remembered this time to take my nail polish and my Q-tip and to clean it before baking it. So I basically took my Q-tip, dipped it into the nail polish, and then proceeded to clean my little clay creation. Now, I did notice that my Q-tip did turn green as I was cleaning it, but from my understanding, that's basically it, just taking off the top layer to remove all of your fingerprints and any kind of dust that might be in the way. So I did a nice thorough cleaning, and as you can see, it does look cleaner and that dome does look a lot smoother. So then I went ahead and I put my eye pin in the top, and I decided this needed some design. So I took my toothpick and I made a little design on the top by making kind of like a pointy octagon type shape, but not so many sides, like more like a hexagon. And then I just took lines down. From the tutorial that I saw, this person did this and I thought it looked really cute, so I wanted to do it this way. So I did clean that up a little bit with some of the extra flecks that came off, and this is how it looked. Not the best, but all in all, I was pretty happy with it. So once I finished baking it, I took a black and white pen to go ahead and draw on the face. And these are painter pens that I got at my local Walmart. And I went ahead and I did the black face, and I tried dotting the eyes with the white. And as you can see right now, I did have some issues with my white. This isn't the first time I've had issues with this white, so I kind of decided to wipe it off and try again. And that was my, of course, brilliant idea. So I re-put the black back on the face, and after letting that white sit there for a minute, to wait for it to sit there for a minute, I wrote Doom Turtle around the shell. I pretty much made this project for a little fun thing with my guild online, and then I took the white and I put white flecks back in the middle, and you can see where it says Doom Turtle around the edges. So like I said, that's kind of an inside joke with me and my guild. So once that dried, I took my Sculpey gloss glaze with my needle nose pliers, my sponge brush, and my open paper clip so that I could give it a nice glaze. So I went ahead and put that paper clip through the eye pin, and I opened up my glaze bottle, and I went ahead and I took my little needle nose pliers to hold that charm into place so that I wouldn't get the gloss all over my hands while trying to gloss this lovely charm. So I went ahead and I did the first layer of nice high gloss, and you'll see here where I did kind of an oops coming up. Apparently the face wasn't as dry as I thought it was, and as you can see here, once I finally get it to focus, the face smudged and the white wiped right off. So I went ahead and I let it dry after glazing it the first time, and then after glazing it a second time, before glazing it a second time, I put the white on again, and it still didn't turn out that great, as you can see here, and my face is completely smudged, but you live and you learn, what can you say? So like I said, this was something fun that I did to make something that coincides with a guild joke with the Doom Turtle. And I kind of realized after I did it that I kind of forgot the tail to my little turtle. But all in all, I think it was a really cute turtle and it turned out great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this series and want to see more of my interesting polymer clay creations, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button. Also, leave me a comment down below if there's anything you want to see me attempt to make for the first time. And of course, follow me on Instagram and like me on Facebook so that you can see all of the other fun stuff that I'm working on in between my videos. And have a wonderful day. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.